Hey, Matt Brown here from Matt Brown's Guitar Studio in Chicago and the band Dead Parade. Today we're going to take a look at Nirvana and Meat Puppets' unplugged performance of Lake of Fire. So, the MTV unplugged performance for this one. So, the bass in this one is tuned down every string a half step. And we are playing this one all with our thumbs. So, all just kind of, thumb stroking here. So, let's start with the opening intro riff. So, what we're doing is, kind of just making a little fist and pressing our thumb down towards the string below the one we're plucking. So, called a rest stroke, just resting your thumb on the string below. Some of the 16th notes towards the end, you might have to play with free strokes though, so not, playing all the way down to the next string to go fast enough. So, I'm going to play the intro for you, and then we will talk about it. Alright, so everything we're playing is out of this little G minor pentatonic box of the first and third frets on the two biggest strings. So the first measure, I'm just going to go through this measure at a time. We have 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, and you're coming up to the higher string. Next measure, you have this little cool thing. So it's got a little swing to it. So that's the root, the 3, your G, and that's 3 in 1 on the third string there. So measure 3 is a rhythmic variation on the first measure. It goes, and then our last measure here is something new altogether. We have, so that's 3, 3 on your third string, 1, 1, 3. Alright, the next little thing is just going to be our little lead in over the little guitar doodly thing. So this goes, and again. So just your third and first frets there. So pretty easy. So we're going to check out the first verse. The first verse is pretty much played the exact same way as that intro, except for, kind of some transitional stuff to work us towards the chorus. So I'll play that with the track next. So really the only thing that's different is the second to last measure, he does this kind of thing. It's just a little bit different. So onward, let's check out the chorus. So what the guitar is playing chord-wise is in the first measure a D minor chord to a B flat. So we're just playing the root notes. This part is not played staccato, so that's very important to note. Is you're just letting this kind of flow. So a little just transitional note, that third fret there. Next time we're playing D minor to A major. So that's, 5th fret to open a string here. Back to D minor to B flat. And then we have C to D minor in the next measure. So there's a little 2/4 bar where he goes back to playing kind of staccato here. And you have, your big rock and roll slide. Alright, so the second verse is exactly the same as the first verse, so I'm not even going to bother showing it to you. You've already seen it. So let's move on to the next chorus. So now we are to the third verse. The third verse is shortened due to the little guitar doodly thing gets extended going into the solo. So just 4 bars of the third verse. I'm sorry. So here we go with that one. That's it. Rhythmically, it's a little bit simple. You don't have the, he could have done it, but chose not to. So, alright, so what I'm going to do next is the little interlude that leads into our guitar solo and finishes out the whole song. So this is a total of 12 bars, and then our ending note after that, so we won't count that. So here we go. Alright, so that's it for this song. Let's go back through and talk about some of those little intricacies here though. So the interlude starts with that little riff, and then what it does next is kind of fills in the 16th notes over the G minor chord. So sort of similar to the next measure. The final measure of this little interlude part is going to lead us into our guitar solo, so I'll kind of play it and explain it. So what he's doing is kind of leading us up to where we're going to start the guitar solo. So what that is 1, 1, 3, and then 0 on your 3rd string. So the guitar solo then we're playing off of the 3rd of the chord to start with, so our B flat note here. So we have, and then next measure we're just playing the F and G notes. 3rd measure is the same as the 1st. And then our repeat. Slightly different in the next measure. So it's just rhythmically simple. Next one, we have a little ghost note in here. That's not really a ghost note, it's a real note. So what we're doing here is 3, 3, 3, 0, 1, 1, 3. And then we have kind of back to our 16th note thing. And then we finish with a, so real simple. So that does it for Lake of Fire. I am Matt Brown. As a note, you don't necessarily have to play this with your thumb. You could play it with your fingers or maybe a pick too, but this is going to give you the most subdued kind of tone like you're hearing on and seeing on the live video. So anyway, if you'd like my transcription of this one, this is my transcription. Please email me. My email is there on the screen. Maybe consider signing up for the Patreon for access to every transcription I've ever done. So there's that as well. But I am Matt Brown, and I'll be back with some more lessons for you. Thanks for watching.